I made a huge mistake in the casino last night, and it cost me big time. I made a huge mistake in the casino on Celebrity Reflections last night, and I'm going to share it with you so this doesn't happen to you too. Before doing that, I want to give you a quick tour so you can see what is available and what games they have, and I will share that devastating mistake in the end. So stick around and let's travel Tuna. Here we have the Fortunes Casino on Celebrity Reflection, where all the fun begins on my casino back-to-back journey. This is actually a small but mighty casino. They have quite a few tables. Very, very pleased. They actually have two Ultimate Texas Hold'em tables. One is a hand shuffle, and the other is a machine. They've got a craps table, and of course, different blackjack tables, roulette. I'm a table girl. Sometimes I think I need to stick with tables because that's what my mistake's about, was when I got into slots. Can't wait to tell you about that because you guys do not want to make that same mistake that I made. But one good thing is I am on a free cruise. I'm doing 36 days, 7 different cruises, back to back to back to back on 3 different cruise lines. And I got them all with casino deals like these over here. I'm going to talk to the host tonight, but I think what happens, these are on Celebrity. I'm also going on Carnival, and I'm going on Royal Caribbean. We did our Royal Caribbean transatlantic cruise, and when I did that, I think I triggered the casino, and suddenly Celebrity just started contacting me out of the blue, left and right. So I have comped cruises on Celebrity for months, all into next year, which is awesome. Here are the video poker. We've got, let's see, the Dancing Pandas and Wheel of Fortunes. Firelight. People like to know what different games they have on here. The one thing I also really loved about this casino is that it's not smoking. I don't know if they allow any smoking in here. This was my first. Here's some dancing drums. I like dancing drums. This is actually my second day on the Celebrity Reflections, so let me know. I'm going to find out, but hey, comment. Maybe all of the celebrity ships are smoke-free in the casinos. I really like it, though. I really like it. I have asthma, so the smoke bothers me. That's a hunky guy there. Jewel of the Dragon. I wonder if these are like they must be like the Dragon Links on the Royal Caribbean cruise I was on. Here's some more dancing drum-ish. We got Tree of Wealth, Prosperity. Oh, there's my mistake machine that I have to tell you about. I love dancing drums, but I made a big mistake last night. Jewel of the Dragon. Double Money Link. Buffalo. Here's these ringy-dingy reels. Some of these names, I just love them. Just love them, especially I'm getting into these slot machines now. And it's just pretty interesting. The other thing I liked about Celebrity is they do not have a fee for you to put money on your room card. What that means is you can actually get credit card points. And then, of course, please, please, please pay your credit cards off, especially as soon as you get home, pay them off. Do not go into debt on your credit cards. Also, make sure that this is all for fun. This is all entertainment. all of this. Make sure that you're going in with a budget and stick to your budget. I will give you all my numbers at the end of what the free cruises actually cost me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my major mistake last night with slot machines. I was sitting next to someone last night. Here's the other Ultimate Texas Hold'em. I think this is the one with the... No, I'm sorry. I saw Ultimate Texas Hold'em on there, but this is a blackjack table. What am I talking about? There's blackjack also. $10 minimum. That's huge. That's great. I actually did a beeline to the Hold'em table last night, so I didn't really get a chance to look around. But back to this. Somebody was telling me that these machines right here, the old school ones, that they were doing really well on these. I might try those tonight. They look like fun. These Wheel of Fortune old school machines look like fun. Not sure how much they cost or how you know. So if in the comments, if you know how much a machine costs with it, I'll be on. You know, right now we're in port, we're in Nassau. So I'm just checking things out. Oh, and here's some more. These are more new school. Hey.
Hi. You need to?
Yeah. Here you go. Roulette. $1 minimum there. Let's see what the craps table's at. Maybe I'll play craps tonight. Oh, they don't have their minimum. Somebody was saying, I was talking to someone at dinner, and they said it's a $10 minimum, which is good. The last World Caribbean ship I was on, it was $15. Here's another $10 blackjack table. That's awesome. Here we go. 3 card. Here we go. Blackjack with lucky ladies. Here's the Ultimate Texas Hold'em with the machine right here. The one thing, and I pointed this out on a previous video, is Royal Caribbean and Celebrity now, they do not have pairs plus. So that means, oh my gosh, I actually had a few ace and a face last night, a few pocket pairs, and you just don't win as much. And if the dealer beats you, of course, you don't win anything. So the biggest thing here is the 4 times bet. And I actually have a little card. I need to show that to you. The 4 times bet is right there. I have a card that I bought on Amazon, and that is how you make money on this table. I did well. I'm going to give you the details and also the mistakes. Actually, I'll just give you the details now. So I bought in yesterday for $1,000 because some people are like, that's not my budget. That is not my budget. Don't think that's my budget. My budget is actually $300 a day. That's my budget. And I rarely spend that, which is good. Thank the Lord. With Ultimate Texas Hold'em last night, I bought in for $1,000 and I walked out with $995. So maybe it's $990. So I $10 for 3 hours of play on the table. I think that's a pretty good cost of entertainment. Now I also tipped the bartender $5 when he brought me drinks. I do like to bless the bartenders and all the people who work hard. Make sure you are tipping those dealers, tipping those bartenders. Anytime I win, I'm tipping the dealer. Also, because if you tip them, they're nicer to you. They like that. Oh, the other thing I started to do is I brought a 5-pound bag of candy. I got it at Costco. I have been just giving candy out to everybody. It is wonderful to see the smiles on people's faces. I just love it. Tell me, share in the comments if you do anything special for the workers on the ship and what you do that's fun about that. Here we go, fire links. I would love to hear what you do. All right, let me go and talk to you about this major mistake. Last night, as you heard, I was further up than that on the Hold'em table, but we got this dealer and then I just kept losing. So when I was down the $10, I decided to walk away, and right from the Hold'em table, right there, I went over to this very convenient dancing drums right here. I had just ordered a drink, and the drinks in a celebrity casino while you're playing are included. So that's nice too. You get free drinks. I came here and I was playing, having a good time. Problem with slot machines me turn this around. The problem with slot machines is that once you are seated at this wonderful little machine here, and you're doing good and you're having fun, and then you might have to go to the bathroom. Being now 50, you just can't hold it like you used to. That's the problem. So I'm doing good in the machine, and I really had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh crap. And when you're on these machines, you have to use your card here to tap. And then you're in the machines, and it starts to track your points. And I'm thinking, oh, great, it's tracking my points and everything else like this. Like I said, I just started playing slots, and our transatlantic cruise was actually a couple months ago. So I haven't played in 2 months. And now I've got back-to-back. We're cruising every month, and probably going to be cruising here on out every month. So I don't know everything about slots. That's my whole point. What I did was, because I had to go to the restroom so bad, I just up and went to the restroom. I did goodbye real quick on there. I logged out, I thought, but I didn't take my voucher. I didn't take my voucher, folks. You have got to print. See this collect button? This collect button right here. You have got to print your voucher when you leave. And I knew I had to print it, but then I forgot that I had to print it. And plus I had to go to the restroom so bad. I really had to pee. I came back and somebody was sitting in my place. At the time, I didn't know that I lost my money, really. So he was sitting in my place, and I'm like, oh, I was just playing there. I don't know the slot machine etiquette. I don't know. This is share below. What do you do when you have to go to the bathroom? But yes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just playing there and all this. Come to find out, because I was just a couple seats down, that I actually had $60 in the machine that this kind gentleman was playing on. He was playing carelessly at that with my money. And I was talking to his mother, and he's a younger guy, and it ended up, it was my mistake. It was my mistake. Once I found out about the mistake, and then he was playing on the money, and he found out it was my money that he was playing on, he was very gracious in wanting to pay me back. I guess he went and he got $100. And he said, oh, I'm really happy to give you your money back. Do you have change? I just had a wonderful round at Hold'em, right? All I had was chips. I had a ton of chips. I had my smaller bills for like tips and things like that, but I did not have $40 change to give him. I'm like, you know what? This was my mistake. It was a costly mistake, but it was my mistake. And you know what? Just don't worry about it. So do not do that, folks. Do not do that. I found out later that you might be able to ask one of the hosts to watch your machine for you while you go to the bathroom. I've got to ask about that again tonight because I don't know if that's possible. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. That would be great. And if you found any of this helpful, which I'm hoping it is, I don't want this to, if this has ever happened to you, let me know if this has happened to you. This gentleman was saying it happens quite often. I don't doubt it, because people are drinking, they don't know what's going on. They go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom, and they just don't think about it. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it at all. Or they're new people. I did not think about it at all. Or you could look for machines like that have money left on them too. I'm sure they're out there. It's like a little bonus. Who knows? Maybe the Lord will bonus me tonight with a $60 machine, right? All in all, I had actually pulled out $180 from my account. Once I knew I could get the points. I don't want to use my cash. I'm going to use my credit card points. So I pulled out $180 and I lost that. But that's okay. It's a cost of learning. So don't do this. Want to give you the totals as they went on my cruises that I've been taking. You will get the main totals at the 36 days, 7 cruises on 3 different cruise lines. You'll get my opinions about all that, doing them so close together, and all the totals of what it cost in that major
video that comes out when this is all over. So I'll definitely share a link to that eventually once that's in. My first cruise was on the Celebrity Reflection. That was 3 nights. And on that cruise, I actually spent $825, or I lost $825 in the casino, and I gained 418 points. The taxes, port fees, and insurance. When you do get these free cruises, they're not completely free because you do have to pay the taxes, port fees, and I always get travel insurance, especially traveling at this time of the year. This is hurricane season, so you never know what's going to happen. I always get the travel insurance. The total for that is $183.57. There was gratuity of $54. I also give extra for tips. We have been very blessed, so I give extra to my room store. Normally, we give them $10 per day extra. We will tip the waiters and waitresses in the main dining room. If someone clears my dishes in the buffet at lunch, we normally give them $5. I tip in the casino, and I get great service. When I get a drink in the casino, I give the waiter $5. I also tip while I'm playing. I give the dealers money. If I have been told by a casino host or by a worker, some of the best people will tell you, what the good slots are the cleaning people. And so when I have been told by somebody and I get a major win, I'll tip them too. I've definitely tipped when I've had a few $100 win or whatever, $10 or $20 to the person, depending on how big of the win. I just really feel that we've been blessed to bless others. So you can comment about that and tell me what you think, but let me get back to those totals. So the total I spent was $1,009.57. Now I would have spent $1,553.57. On Celebrity, you do have to pay for double occupancy, and I was sailing solo, so I would have had to pay that. So I saved by sailing solo on a comp cruise. I saved $544. So if that is something you want more information about, definitely you can ask me in the comments, or if you see me, ask me about that. On Celebrity Reflection number 2 of the back-to-back that I did, I wanted to go over the numbers. I've got my notes here. The number 2 cruise, that was a Monday through Friday cruise. So that was 4 nights. I ended up winning overall $108.09. So $108.09. For the taxes and port fees and the insurance, I always get travel insurance, especially this time of the year, hurricane season, you never know. So that was total with all 3 of those items, $172.79. I paid $72 in the gratuities, and the onboard credit was $54. So that was given back to me. I actually had a stock credit of $50, and then one of the port fees was reduced or something. It was different. So the total for all of that I paid was $82.70. That's what I paid to cruise on that 4-night cruise. I would have paid, because I would have had to pay double being a solo traveler, I would have paid $1,240.79. I saved $1,158.09. So I think I did pretty good on that one. If this has been any way helpful, please push that like button, smash it, just beat the heck out of it. I have a dream, a bucket list dream for my 20s to do a world cruise. You smashing that like button and subscribing gets us closer to accomplishing that dream. Hopefully, I will see you along the way. Join us and travel Tuna.